Hey, good morning. On this episode of Driving with Dani, I want to talk to you about enthusiasm and how important it is for any successful business or venture. So recently, I had an employee of mine share a quote, and it was a quote I'd heard thousands of times. But for some reason in this particular circumstance, under these, the reason we were having the conversation, it really stood out to me and inspired me. And so I thought I would share it with you, and hopefully it might have the same impact. So success is going from failure to failure without a loss of enthusiasm. I'm going to say that again because it's so profound. I want to make sure that we're all hearing it. Success is going from failure to failure without a loss of enthusiasm. Why is this so important? Because we are in a hard industry. We are in a network marketing, direct sales industry. And here's some facts for you. This industry has more millionaires than any other industry in the world. That's a fact. That is a provable fact. But you know what else is true? A very small percentage of people will ever actually take the leap into direct sales or multi-level marketing because it's hard. It's hard. And even though you know the outcome is so good, and even though you know your future looks so bright, it can be so tempting to throw in the towel when you have a failed party, or you get your 100th no, or you stock up on inventory and you can't move it. And most people give up within the first year to 18 months because it's too hard. It wasn't what was promised. It wasn't what they thought was going to be delivered. But here's the thing. If you really want to be successful, you have to learn to jump from each one of those failures without a loss of enthusiasm. Because in the end, the plan is set. The business is made. We're not creating our own product. We're not creating our own service. We are putting our own spin on a business that already exists and a plan that's already set forth, that all we need to do is follow. So I'm reminded of some of the greats. Go way back in the day. Thomas Edison invented the light bulb over 100 times before he actually invented the light bulb. Imagine if he gave up on light bulb number 98. Could you imagine a world without the light bulb? Michael Jordan and Babe Ruth, both in their, and Wayne Gretzky actually, in their respective sports, are all known for having more failed attempts than successful ones. They have more failed attempts than anybody else in their sport. But they're known as the greats because they also have more successes, because they can go from failure to failure without a loss of enthusiasm. That is so important. Even more recently, do you guys know how many times the Airbnb creators were laughed at and told that no one would ever stay in a stranger's home? And now that's $1 billion industry. So just think about that today. Are you jumping from failure to failure without a loss of enthusiasm? Because that's what gets you to success. And my friends, if you can figure that out, every single one of you will be successful. That's my thoughts for today. Thank you for driving with Dani.